Okay, after going through the pages that you have corrections for, we are going to start new pages. I'm going to read out worksheet 2 what you're supposed to do. First, you will have to draw lines to join each description. So, draw lines means you will need your ruler to draw the straight lines, all right? You have to match the description to its name and its shape. So an example for the first one, it says that I am a shape formed by 3 straight lines. So this description fits triangle, the shape triangle, and you need to learn how to recognize the word of the shape, and after that you will continue joining it to the shape. So there's a total of additional 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to read to you. So for pupils who have difficulty in reading, Madeline is going to read to you, okay? The second one, I am a shape formed by a straight line and a curve. There is one straight line and a curve. So what is a curve? A curve is something that is like this. A straight line is very, very straight, like how you would draw with your ruler. All right, and the third one, it says that I am a shape formed by a curve. There is only one curve. There is no straight lines for this. No straight lines. All right, and after that it will be followed by I am a shape formed by 4 straight lines. So you have to look out for the keywords 4 straight lines. And the last one, it says that I am a shape formed by 2 straight lines and a curve. Now I need you to take out your ruler. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to do this on your own. For pupils who can do it very fast, if you have finished, you wait for your friends, all right? If 5 minutes is too much and you find that if the teacher in class, right? Oh, once again, thank you for taking the class. If you find that if the pupils, they find that 5 minutes is too long, you can actually fast forward the video. So I'm just going to play the 5 minutes timer. So right now, your 5 minutes starts now. Okay, I will stop at 2 minutes. I think it should be enough time for you, right? So maybe next time my countdown timer needs to be a little bit quieter. Okay, let's let's go through this. You should have already done it, so we are just going to go through together. So the second one, it says that I'm a shape formed by one straight line and a curve. So I want you to look at all of this. Maybe a good one would be for you to look at the shapes first. One straight line and a curve. So let's look. This has one straight line. So this has one straight line. Alright, what about this? This will have two straight lines. Two straight lines. And the last figure, which is a rectangle, it will have four straight lines. Now in this way, you'll be able to identify very easily. So I'm going to use another color to represent the curved lines. This is a curve. So there is one curved line. This is also a curve. This is also a curve. And over here, this whole thing is a curve. Okay, so now let's look. I'm a shape formed by a straight line and a curve. So over here, a straight line and a curve, it will be this. It will be the semicircle, a straight line and a curve, but you cannot join across like this. Cannot. So you will need to find, if you know that this is the answer, you will need to find what is the name of the shape, which is semicircle. You will go down, and then after that you will join back up to the second one. So it looks like this. The next question, I am a shape formed by a curve. Now, if you look at all the shapes, right, the only one that has just one curve and no straight lines will be the circle. So you will join this shape down to circle, and you will join the circle down to the description, the name of the shape to the description. So now we're going to move down. If you find that it's too fast, do ask the teacher to help you to pause it, alright? I am a shape formed by four straight lines. Now, the four straight lines will be this rectangle here. So you will join it to the name of the shape, rectangle, and rectangle will join to the description over here. And then the last one will be the quarter circle. It will be one curved line plus two straight lines. So you will join it like this. You hit the pause button if you need, alright? Let the teacher know that if you need more time, can wait for you before we continue the video. Okay, I'm going to go to page 57. 57, draw 3 straight lines. Now this is the part whereby Madam Yen will need you to take out your ruler. Take out your ruler. Alright, take out your rulers. Nobody can draw without straight lines, cannot be drawn like this. You must have a ruler. Pupils that don't have rulers, please come to the front. There are rulers in front. Come to the front and take it so that you can use it. Second thing, you must only draw using pencil. I don't want anyone to be drawing with color pencil. I don't want anyone to be drawing with a highlighters. Alright, the next thing you need to take note is to make sure that your pencil is sharp enough. Just make sure that I can see the straight line clearly. Now, how do you draw the straight lines? Madam Yen don't have a ruler when I'm using this. So you can draw 3 straight lines. You can see how you want to draw it. You might want to draw it like this. You might want to draw it like this. You might want to draw it like this. Up to you. But I just want to see 3 straight lines. Please do not draw anything more than that, alright? Some of you might ask, how long should I draw it? How short should I draw it? Now, this is the part you decide, alright? If you want it to be long, you just draw it long. If you want it to be short, I'm okay for it to be a little bit short like this. But please do not give me a dot. A dot is not aligned, alright? So spend some time to do this. Draw 3 curves. So draw 3 curves. You can draw 3 curves like this. You decide how you want it. Or what Madam Yen will like is I will draw it like this. 3 curves. I'll draw it like this. And I'll draw a big one to show me a smiley face. Alright. And the last one, you decide on what you want. I'm just giving you examples. But you can decide on what you want to draw. Draw a shape that is made out of 3 straight lines and 3 curves. So you can draw any shape that you like that is made out of 3 straight lines. So I can draw one line, then maybe I want to have a curve. I want to draw another line, another curve. Then I want to draw another line and a big curve, up to you. Or you might want to draw something else. If you can make it into the shape, if you can make it into a picture, it's even better. But I'll leave this to you. All right. You can draw. If I want to have 3 curves, I can also do it like this. But it must have 3 straight lines. So this is 3 curves, right? So I have 1 straight line, 1 straight line, 2 straight lines, 3 straight lines. It can look like this. Looks like a comb, but it's not. So you spend probably some time. You alert the teacher when you are ready, and then we'll move on to the next page. All right. So you spend some time to do this. You can design the shape however you want it, but just take note that it must be 3 straight lines and 3 curves. All right. And I'll just leave the example here if you want it to be like this. I just leave it to you, 3 curves. It can be like this. All right. Or 3 curves. Smiley face. So hit the pause button, okay, before we go on to the next one. Okay, if you are done with drawing the lines earlier on, we are going to go on to the next one, which is to identify shapes and making figures. So name the shape. Now, naming the shape means you tell me the word for the shape that you see. For example, this sun, naming the shape is not like, oh, I just write the word sun. Naming the shape will be the shapes that you have done earlier on, which is triangles, circles, your squares, your semicircles, your quarter circles. All right. So for this question, when they ask you to name your shapes, you might want to write what are the shapes that you are able to see. For example, let's say you can see a circle, you will write circle. If you can see a triangle, you will write triangle. If you can see rectangle, you will write rectangle. Alright. Now, if you have difficulty with spelling the words, Madam Yan will write the words here. Alright. So there are words that you can use. Or you can refer to the previous page. I will prefer you to go to this page to learn how to spell the words. You have all the names of the shapes here. Is it okay? So I would not be writing it here for you, but you can write for me what are the shapes that you see over here. Question 2. Which figure do you get when you put the shapes together? So put a tick in the box to show the correct figure. So imagine you have a Lego piece and you want to combine them. So you will have to do it. Imagine the pieces are joined together. So the teacher in the class now, can you hit the pause button? Probably give them some time to finish this work first before you continue playing the video. Thank you very much. Okay, so let me go through this. This is page 59. 59, you have the first one, circle, you have already done it. So let's try to find out what other shapes are there. I definitely see a triangle. So I'm going to spell out the word triangle. I do see quite a lot of shapes. So use this time to practice spelling out the shapes. I have triangle, I have square, I have rectangles. I have the rectangle shape. I have semicircle, which is half of a circle, and I have quarter circle. So imagine I have a pizza and I cut it into 4 parts. Alright, so which figure do you get when you put the shapes together? So imagine the pieces joined together is like Lego piece. So you will find that the first shape will be what you get, and the second one, it will be 2 semicircles joined together, it will be this. Alright, so I hope you got all the answers right for this page. Let's continue going to the next one. Draw lines to show the shapes used to make each figure. There is a use pencil to do this, and use a ruler. So again, please use your ruler to try and make sure that all the shapes can be seen. Now I'm going to give you the first example. It says that it wants two triangles. So I have two triangles here. It has one square and one rectangle. So you can actually use your ruler now to join this line to show me how you break up this picture, this figure, into the shapes. Okay, now I'm going to do part B with you. Okay, now it says I need two semicircles, two triangles. I think most of you should be able to see these two triangles. So this is two triangles. All right, but what about the two semicircles? The two semicircles, I can actually draw it like this. I can have two semicircles. I can draw it like this. So I will have my two semicircles. What about the quarter circles? The quarter circles, I can cut it like this. This will be my quarter circle. So I would have two triangles, two semicircles, and two quarter circles. So I'll leave these two for you to do it in class. All right, you do not bring this worksheet back home for homework. You hold on first, okay? I'll just go through this before you go on to the to start your work. How many quarter circles are needed to make these figures? So quarter circles are like this. They are part of a circle. All right, but it's only one part of it. So let's see how many quarter circles are needed. So I will need to cut this up. This will be a quarter circle now. This will be a quarter. Please use ruler. All right, so I can cut this over. I can cut this like this. So how many quarter circles are there? This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I will have 8 quarter circles. I want you to try this one on your own. Alright, so for the teacher who is helping, please do hit the pause button. Give them some time to do this. Alright, so remind them to use a ruler. Alright, so I'm going to go through part C. I hope you have finished your work. Must try, okay? You cannot just wait for the answers. You must try. You need two triangles. So I'm going to draw this across with your ruler. I have one square. And the square is not going downwards. The square is actually this part here. So who are the pupils who drew it downwards? Is wrong, because if you draw it downwards, it's actually two rectangles. Alright, so the square is actually, this is the square. This is the square. This is the rectangle. Now I go to part D, two triangles. So I'm going to draw this line down. Use your ruler and draw a straight line across, a straight line down. One square, you go across like this, and one rectangle. So you will get the breakup parts of the shapes like this. Part B, last question for today. I will have to draw the lines to show the quarter circles. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will need 6. Alright, that's all for today. If you do have extra time left, can the teacher in class, maybe can you show them any videos that has 2D shapes? 2D shapes. Thank you very much. I hope to see all of you soon, alright? Bye-bye.